Welcome back to the channel. So today I got some big news. Recently, I was admitted into Cornell University, an Ivy League, for the College of Engineering, and it was all because of my fish. Alright, so in my application to the College of Engineering for Cornell, I submitted a portfolio, and this portfolio included around a third of all the aquariums I've ever made in my life, and I'm going to show that to you guys today. So, yeah, I'm going to go to Canva because that's where I have it. And I'm just gonna kind of walk you guys through what I have, because I feel like it's a good way to recap, my 5 years of fish keeping. It's kind of like the product of my entire childhood, which is kind of crazy. All right, so this is my portfolio. Okay, so starting off right here, we have the 75-gallon canister reef aquarium. So as you can see, this is the tank, and this is the first aquarium that really got me into engineering, because I began with building this thing, which is a automatic water refilling machine. It's like a simple relay system, MOSFETs, and I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but yeah, it's a simple on and off switch basically attached to a sensor and a pump. It took me a really long time to build this thing. But yeah, oh yeah, a MOSFET and a voltage regulator, because the input was 20 volts. This thing only takes 5 volts, and yeah, so I had to shrink the voltage. I remember when the clownfish laid eggs. It's my male clownfish guarding eggs right here. I had nearite snails. They did escape. My elegance coral, oh my god, this coral is so beautiful. It's a shame it passed. And also, this acropora that the cleaner shrimp is on was also really beautiful. My Watanabe angelfish, which unfortunately did jump. Yeah, 2023 to present. Looking back, like this entire row kind of died. This tank was my it was a reflection of my life, because when these fish and these corals died, I was going through tough times. I was struggling with like studying, doing speech competitions. I kind of neglected it. I neglected myself, and as a result, the tank suffered. But yeah, I'm really gonna miss this tank, because this tank has brought me into the field of engineering, and it's kind of shaped who I am as a fish keeper. All right, moving on. Okay, so this is a 40-gallon community tank that the club, which I'm the president of, called the Biotope Club at my school, set up. This tank I have really fond memories of, especially since me, my grandpa, and my friends built this stand. I remember we had it out in the courtyard of our school, and a couple people came and helped me paint on the water sealant. Here are a few of my club members removing the like excess plants. We tried keeping, if anyone watches Father Fish, right, you know how he has resurrection jars? For those of you who don't know, it's like you take organics, you put it in a jar, and over time, little microorganisms build up, and you dump that shit into your tank, and your fish love it. We tried doing that with this thing over here, and no, it didn't work. What we got instead was a crawfish that we named Larry, and we later released. But yeah, this tank is also a breeding ground for the peppered corridors. And this tank has been in 2024 to present, so my junior year to my senior year. Yeah, we've had honey gouramis, corridors, caridina shrimp, danios, crawfish, pond snails, other invertebrates, plants. We had lily pads, or not lily. It's called the tiger lotus. It actually bloomed once, a flower right up here. It was so nice. I remember times when classes threw a fucking walnut in here, so we had to put a lid on. So there was a worm in here. I don't know how. But yeah, this is also a soil and sand system. So we're running a bubble filter on it now, but as you can see in this picture, there was no bubble filter and it was pretty dirty. Okay, next. Ooh, this is the tank that I had from 2020 to 2023. I transitioned from, I think it was middle school to high school, or whatever comes before high school, with this tank. And I'm telling you, this tank went through some crazy shit. So you see here, I have banded pipefish, I have dartfish, I had cowfish. I remember I also had boxfish in here. I had all sorts of boxfish. I had a not rhinopius, but I had a scorpionfish. I remember my boxfish released the toxins into the entire tank, and everything fucking died. It was horrible. That was that was like 5 years ago. But yeah. This was a Red Sea Reefer 200. I am so glad I got rid of this tank, because I know for sure this shit would have, the seams would have torn, it would have started leaking. There's just so many horror stories about Red Sea Reefers, so I'm glad this is gone. The only coral, unfortunately, is bubble coral died. The only corals I've had from this tank are the Gorgonians. Even the Even star polyp died. I don't know how. Oh, and this acan, and I guess the anemones, which are invertebrates, not corals. Alright, and finally, this is one of like 3 biotopes my club has set up. This is not a biotope, it's a community tank. This is a biotope. So this is a recreation of the Orinoco River Basin in Venezuela, part of the Morrocal Largo. And so it's very, you can see, it's very slow moving. And also, look at this auto top off I made with fucking tape, styrofoam, and a float valve. You can kind of see how my engineering roots stuck out over here. But yeah, we had rummy-nosed tetras, the German ram cichlid, cryptocorna, and water sprite. This is the second biotope my club has ever made, so we went really easy, you know. These are all really easy plants and really easy fish. These German ram cichlids were actually so adorable. We got them as babies. They're like this big, and they grew up. It was really nice. Yeah, we have a school of rummy-nosed tetras. Oh yeah, you see this bowl right here? We called this snail jail because there were pond snails in there, and one of my club members took them out and plopped them in here, and there was like just a giant swarm of pond snails in here, which is funny. But yeah. Alright, so that's the portfolio that I submitted when I was applying to Cornell University, and I don't know if they looked at it, but I mean I got in, so I did write about fish keeping in some of my supplementals as well as like gardening and working at the Marine Mammal Center, so yeah. And then also my major I was admitted to was environmental engineering. Yeah. I'll try to update you guys on the tank in the next few weeks. I'm going to Tahoe, and I'm trying to take a break after college applications, so that's why this video is like me showing you guys what I already have instead of making new content, which is more work. But I'm excited to get back into it, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this wasn't too boring, and for those of you who are still applying to colleges or thinking about applying to colleges, good luck, and yeah, please subscribe.